Good afternoon. Now I'm back with another video from Kritartha Academy. I'm Manjusha and today this video is about reading strategies. Right now what we have been seeing that students are struggling most with reading. And you know what is the reason? Because you people don't have habit of reading. You need to accept that. You should read newspaper every day for 1.5 hours in breaks, or you should have a habit of reading books, and you should take interest in reading. Okay, now see, you need to score 6 out of 9, 6.5 out of 9 in reading, and for that you need to score 28-30 marks. That's not a big deal, you should do smart work. Okay, for that now I am going to tell you about some strategies how to do reading. There is a process of reading. It's not like just take the sheet and start doing. It's not like that. And most of you who are preparing for Ielts, they must be knowing reading has 3 passages, exactly 3 passages of increasing level of difficulty. First is the easiest one, so you should score all full 13 marks in that. You must be knowing that there are 13-14 questions in reading passages. Total there are 40 questions. 40 out of 40, at least we can score 28-30. Okay, and you need to improve your reading skills, and for that you need to read a lot. This is not something reading passages what we used to do in school, colleges. This is called reading comprehension. You need to apprehend what is going to do, what you are going to read. You need to understand the content and get the answer. They are not directly given, and it's like solving puzzles. It's very interesting. So let's start with these strategies. Initially, when you start practicing Ielts, don't try to do all the 3 passages. Start with 1 passage, check the answers, and the most important thing, whenever you do reading, you should always check your answers, and check with the wrong answers why it was wrong. Get the help of someone to understand why it was wrong. You should do corrections. But it's not like that today you did one reading, another reading, then third reading, then next day again reading. It's not like that. You should understand why I'm making this mistake, and then only you will improve the next day, and then slowly grow. Like you first day solve 1 passage, another day you solve 2 passages. Then once you are confident, you develop confidence meanwhile. Then you do all the 3 passages all together with lots of concentration and focus, I'd say. Okay. And now what I see, what children do, what they do, common mistakes like spelling mistakes in reading. Do you think it is possible to do spelling mistake in reading? The word is there in front of you in the passage and you are not writing it properly. And it's always advised you should write with capital letters only. Fine. And don't leave any answer blank, because there is no penalty for the wrong answers. Always write all the answers and manage your time, and time management can be done only with the help of practice. We need to do a lot of reading practices. 30-40 sets you should complete before exam. Okay, it's not like without practicing you will go and give the exam. So now let's talk about the strategies. First thing is, when you get a paper in your hand, you should read the title. And what you should do? You should do brainstorming. What the passage would be about. For example, it is written the oak tree. So obviously the passage will be about oak tree. And if you don't know about oak tree, let it be. You will get to know afterwards, right? There is no problem. Then read the questions first. All the 13-14 questions. Understand them. What you have to do, understand the instructions. Underline keywords. And make sure what you have to do. Keep some keywords in your mind, okay? After that you come to the passage and do skimming. Skimming means just roll your eyes over the text. Top to bottom, left to right. Speed reading. Just to get the keywords. You are not supposed to read the entire text, mind it. Because you will not be able to complete it otherwise. And then stop where you get some keyword. Now I don't mean to say question 1, 2, 3 you have to do in sequence.9 question. For example, you started with the first paragraph and you got question number 5 to 8. And then 9 to 13, and then at the end of the passage you got 1 to 4 fill-ups. This could happen. So you should not find answer 1 first. You should find whatever question you get. So from the first paragraph you reach the last paragraph. do a lot of skimming and scanning. Scanning means when you get some keyword, stop there and solve that question. Again do. And keep on revolving around the passage. It's not like if you read the passage one time, you will get. Maybe you will be required to read 2 or 3 times. But that will be skimming. Means what? Quick reading. Okay? And scanning means, you understand? Matching the keywords and solving that answer. Most of the questions are in sequence, except one type of question, where you have to find some information in the passage. You have to find the location of a question. Those questions are not in sequence, except that everything else is in sequence. True, false. Write true, false in place of true, false. Yes, no in place of yes, no. Instruction, be very careful with the instructions. And if you don't do skimming, scanning, you will not be able to score marks. If you just keep on sitting in one paragraph and find answer, okay? And don't do skipping. Skipping, you understand? What students do, what I have seen, reading 4th paragraph, skipping 5th one, then going to 6th one, and then claiming that there is no answer in 4th paragraph or 5th paragraph. And when I show them, they said that हमने तो पढ़ा ही नहीं. No, it's not like that, okay? So do not stay at a point. Keep on moving. And then what I was saying, this technique is called as round robin technique, okay? And then inference and paraphrasing. Inference and paraphrasing means you will not directly be served with the answers in the passage. What you have to do? You have to read the question, you have to find the location of some keyword, and you have to understand them and get the answer. Inference means what? Something is written in an indirect way and you have to get the gist of that. Just like, for example, I am giving a very simple example. Yesterday, half of the students did not come. So what you will infer? You will infer that half of the students came. 50% did not came. That means 50% came. This is paraphrasing and inference. I gave you very simple example, but in reading you will not get. It's complicated. That's why you need to have a command over your reading skills, and that can only be done with the help of lots of reading. Books, novels, stories, watching something in English and all. Deducing. Next thing is deducing. Deducing means what? See what happens? There are a lot of words in the passage where you don't know the meaning. So what you will do? You will not sit with the dictionary in the passage. No. So what you have to do? You have to guess the meaning. I am giving again a very simple example. Listen carefully. Some ants are elusive in nature. They cannot be seen easily. Some ants are elusive in nature. They cannot be seen easily. Now what is the meaning of this word elusive? Okay, just guess. Some ants are elusive in nature. They cannot be seen easily. That means they are hidden. Elusive means what? Hidden. So this way we do deducing. And these are the techniques that we use. Again, let me summarize. Once you get the reading, you just read the title, read the question, mark the keywords, understand the instructions, read the passage, do skimming, scanning, and get whatever question, answer of whatever question you get. Questions are generally in sequence. And then don't stay, just keep on revolving. And if whatever questions are, whatever answers you get, just move on. Do not stay. This way, at least you will be able to solve at least 28. I'm damn sure about it. So 28 are nowhere. 28 you will definitely get. Okay. So these are my these are some techniques. I expect that this will help you a lot because I have myself used and my students are also using these techniques. Thank you very much. Again, I will come with another video on some maybe writing or speaking. Thanks for watching. And please like, share and subscribe our channel. Leave some comments if you want some help from us. Once again, this is Manjusha Singh and have a great day. Thanks a lot.